Let's look at parents. Parents are a mistreater. Some of us, the reason why we're not able to treat ourselves well and the reason why we're not well is because our parents didn't do us well. Some of us, our parents just didn't do a good job. Some parents, they did the best that they could, but they still missed the mark, right? So parents can be mistreaters. And if you're grown right now and you know your mom and dad's abusive, like it's nothing wrong with lengthening the rope. See, there's a difference between cutting the rope and lifting the rope, right? Cutting the rope means cutting people off. But there's certain people you just can't cut off, right? Some people just got to lengthen the rope. So if I feel like you're tugging at me and when I'm tugged, I'm offended all the time and your words are abusive, I lengthen the rope. I'm not gonna let you have that close access to me. I'm not gonna let you be so close that every time you tug, I'm moved. But I'm lengthening the rope. Hey, I'm not gonna come on Mother's Day. I'm not gonna allow you to mistreat me. I love you. I'll call you on Mother's Day. See, there's limits to your treatment. So if a mom or dad is mistreating you and then they try to use reverse psychology and be like, well, I'm your mom, I'm your dad, what you do is you still show love and respect, but there's levels to your distribution of it. There's levels to this. So if they're mistreating you, and when you go on Mother's Day, when you go on Father's Day, when you go on Easter or whatever, Resurrection Sunday, wherever you go, and they mistreating you, what you do is, I'm not going to that house. I'll call you. Hey, Mom, happy Mother's Day. Why are you not coming to visit? Well, I want to make sure I clearly communicate that I don't like the way you treat me, but I love you, so I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna show you respect. I'm gonna call you, but I'm not gonna put myself in that mistreatment. I'm not. So you call them, and if they get offended, they get offended. Because I'd rather you be offended and I'm free. I'd rather for you to be offended and not me be offended, because I got to be on the offense. There's no need for me to be offended all the time and I can't score. What's the point of me always being offended and I can't get buckets? I don't always want to be on the defensive end. I want to get buckets. I want to score. You play to win the game, and you win the game by scoring in the game, right? So that's what I mean by lifting the rope. Because a lot of parents will try to be like, well, come see me, but they try mistreating you. There's nothing wrong. That's still showing respect. But you always, before you show respect, you must have self-respect. So if they're disrespecting you in an area, you got to say, hey, I'm not going to come visit you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to come visit. I'll talk to you. I'll check up on you. I'll love you, but I'm not going to be in your presence for mistreatment. So parents can be mistreaters. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make sure that you protect. So what I mean by lifting the rope is that when you lifting the rope, you're not cutting them off. You just lifting, you dissing yourself, because every time they tug. Now, when the rope is long enough, if they fall off the cliff, you can still, come on, you still can be there to help them up if you need to. But when it comes to just always being there because they're your mama don't mean nothing. See what Jesus say when one of the disciples came up to him and said, yo, Jesus, your mama and your brother out here. He says, who's my mother? Who's my brother? Who's my mother? Who's my brother? Except for those that's in the kingdom of God. So what Jesus was saying is, if you're not acting motherly, you're not my mother. See, you brought me into this world. You planted a seed in my mom for me to be brought into this world. But if you're not being a mother and you're not being a father, and you're not my mother, you're not my father. Simple as that. If a mother is one who nurtures, if your mom's not nurturing, she's not your mother. She's your mom, but she's not your mother. If your father's not instructing you, he's not a father. You see what I'm saying? He's just a seed donor, sperm donor. So you still love them, you still show them respect, but you don't walk into disrespect and then be abused. Simple as that. Also, mistreaters can be friends.